I am so excited to be able to share with you this morning a little of the story of how the Highlands has gotten to where it is. You know, it really starts back where I was a young, rebellious drug addict, and all the law enforcement were after me much of the time. And I got caught up in the Jesus People movement where I discovered Jesus and how much he loved me and had a plan for my life. And we went off just excited about serving God and went to Bible college because we wanted to be equipped to do the work of ministry. And so we've served here in the Antelope Valley a number of times. We came here in 1976 as youth pastors and was here until 81, where we went to the Canyon Country area and a small dead church, and God raised that church up and gave us 4 services, and we were thriving and looking for a property that we could move into. But it was right at that time that the Lord said, "You're done here. I have something else for you." And he told us to come to the Antelope Valley, that he wanted us to find people that would say yes to God, that we were to love them, we were to mend them, we were to train them, and we were to send them. And so we came with our little kids. We didn't have any money, we didn't have any people, and we did not have a place to have our gatherings. But the Lord provided. And you know, I've discovered that when you go where the Lord's leading you, he will provide everything that you need. And I think it's even more important when you feel absolutely desperate for God to show up. And we were desperate. I wanted to feed my kids. I wanted to house my children. And we started in a little school, modular auditorium on the east side of Palmdale. We had 126 people that came that very first day. And from there, it just kept growing. And the Lord said to us, make room for them, because we were getting overcrowded. We moved into an auditorium and we outgrew that quickly. And the Lord just kept saying, make room for them. And so we did. And we ended up renting out, leasing a property, a commercial property on Sierra Highway, and built that out. And in a few years, we were just jam-packed, multiple services. And the Lord provided for us this great piece of property here that we are now on the corner of 20th Street West and Rancho Vista Boulevard. And we'd called ourselves the Highlands right from the very beginning. We had no idea that the Lord would move us into an area that was actually called the Highlands District. That's where Highlands High School is, and we are right here in the Highlands District. It's like the Lord knew this is where he was going to put us. We began to build it out, and the Lord has blessed us, and we have multiplied and multiplied, and God has provided for us. I know of a fact, church. I know that when you are giving to the things that God are important to him and the things that he's doing, he will bless you. We have been blessed. It's been an exciting journey. But one of the joys of my heart was that one day, before it's too late, one day we'll be able to raise up the next generation. So we don't just get older, you know, as Ken Hart gets older and older and older, and the church just gets older, and then we die. No, we didn't want that. We wanted the next generation to rise up and take their place. But one of the things that didn't happen yet, which we had in our hearts, was to go to the phase 2 of building on this campus. And that is to build a children's facility and to build a worship center that will accommodate. See, the Lord has given us that word over and over again. Make room for them. We've got to do that, church. We can't say us 4 no more. We really need to make room for the people that God is bringing in. I stand out in the atrium almost every Sunday, as many of you are aware, and greet people. I love doing that. But I love seeing the excitement that people and the fellowship that people have and how people are growing. One man named John came into our church and surrendered his life to the Lord. And he had been a guy that had such a hard life. And it's been a delight to see John grow. Now he's a greeter at the door. It's just the thrill of my life to be able to witness that. And now to see Pastor Jeremy and Pastor Amy continuing this great work. And I pray every day, God, continue the good work that you began in the Highlands Church. Won't you be a part of that? I believe that God will bless you, because that's what He's blessing. He's blessing this church. And if you participate, if you will give and be a part of that church, I believe God will bless you in so many ways. Well, thank you for letting me share my heart with you. God bless you.